My guess is you've been sitting around surfing the internet a little bit more than usual lately. Well, did you know as the coronavirus drags on, hackers are working harder than ever to steal your data and your personal information? Are you sure your browsing history and identity are protected? I've been using NordVPN. I've been a customer long before they sponsored this show because their software allows me to safely browse the internet without being traced. NordVPN's encryption hides your location and encrypts all the data whether you're sending or receiving. And today, they have a special deal. Use the promo code Sonnen, and you're going to get a 2-year plan for $89 plus 1 month free. That's a 68% discount that comes to just $3.71 a month. Try NordVPN risk-free, 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to nordvpn.org/Sonnen or click on the link in the description to get this special deal. Nico Price, Cowboy Cerrone, wow. So I have seen Nico fight, but I wasn't terribly familiar with Nico. I am with Nico the person, not with Nico the fighter. I hear all these wonderful things, but the most times that I've seen him is usually on highlight reel type stuff. But to see a complete Nico Price fight is something that I will never miss again. This guy is wild. There's a few kind of punches, guys. There's punches that will put you down. There's punches that will put you out. And then there's an in-between, and it's a punch that's just going to hurt you. Like it's actually going to cause you pain. It's going to make you want to go, ow. Nico hit Cowboy with 23 ow shots in the first 40 seconds of their fight. I mean, he hit him with an elbow where you could hear the clack of the bone of the elbow on the skull. There was just things like this. Donald Cerrone never lost his focus. Donald Cerrone's beady little eyes were right on that target the whole time. And then Donald started to feel it out a little bit. Then he started to roll with some of these shots. Then he started to close distance and get his own shots out. Donald Cerrone looked incredible, particularly having to deal with that adversity. Many people have said that Donald is a slow starter. I saw it a little bit tonight. I did see where that first minute, at least if you juxtapose that with the next 14, yes, he had started very slow, but he figured a lot of things out on the fly. Eye poke, double eye poke in the first round. Nico loses a point. I thought Cowboy came back and won the next 2 rounds. The one judge who weighed in on a verdict also thought that Donald had won. The 2 other judges came to the conclusion it was a draw. It ends in a draw, and I am not claiming foul ball here. Very close and hard to score fight, but I am trying to paint the picture for you that Cowboy is flat competitive, period. People are talking about how great Nico is, myself included. People are wondering what's next for Nico Price, myself included. Cowboy just got a draw against him, and the one judge that had the courage to make a decision said the Cowboy won the fight. If you back up to the Pettis fight, everybody that saw the Pettis fight, including Pettis, said Cowboy won the fight. Now, this is revisionist history, and I know that the dialogue's going to be all changed come Monday morning, but if we try to tell the Cowboy story any other way, then judges and fans alike believe that he won 2 of his last 4 fights. You're telling the story wrong. And Dana had said at the post-fight press conference, I don't know how to interpret this. I'm just repeating it for you, but he said, I would like to sit down with Donald Cerrone. I would like to talk about his future. And I don't know if that means Dana thinks, hey, maybe now's a good time to take a break, to stop completely, to switch weight class. I don't know, but I think we could narrow it down to a few pretty darn good guesses. And I don't think that's terrible news. I think that's great news. In many ways, if you want to grab Donald and tell him, hey, let's go do something else. You're a talented guy, and I'd love to use you in X, Y, and Z. I'm all open to hearing it. But if that is the case, then Donald Cerrone is one of the few guys that gets to go out on top. And anyone that sees this any other way or tries to tell that story any other way is not paying attention. They're not. He has looked great. He looked great against Tony Ferguson. It was arguable whether he won the first round. Fight comes to an end after the second round, 2 takedowns in the whole fight, both went to Cowboy. I'm only sharing for you, even in defeat, the guys look great. You got to take the Conor one off the board, right? I mean, there's some that you just got to throw out. The whole career gets graded on a curve. You're going to have a high one, we throw that. You have a low one, we throw that. I'm just saying on the Cowboy Cerrone, very tough for me when 2 guys fight, as he and Nico did, to have a narrative of how great Nico looked and how I cannot wait to see Nico again, and I have that opinion. But how do you come to the same opinion when they had a draw that the other guy didn't do his part. I don't think that's fair, and I think that needs to be revisited.